Welcome everybody to another exciting episode of NYB TV. It's your host NYB Rome. Today I got another special guest, Mr. World Famous himself on the show today. Can you introduce yourself and let the people know where you from, World Famous?
Oh, yeah. Go by the name of World Famous from Buffalo, New York. You know what it is, upstate.
Upstate, stand up, upstate.
Absolutely.
As a youth, how was it growing up in Buffalo?
Growing up in Buffalo was actually good, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it was a whole different time where, you know, even the black community was like more family orientated, not like it is now. You know, it was more everybody look out for everybody on the street. A whole bunch of black owned stores. That's what I remember the most, you know, before a lot of them, you know, sold their stuff out. But it was good, man. Buffalo was really family orientated, man. Everybody knew everybody looked out for everybody. I don't care if you was a youngin' and just happened to stroll into another neighborhood. People still had the same value. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When it got a little bit too late outside, you know, the sun going down, you know, the elders be like, yo, young man, I think it's time for you to go home in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's actually missing today. You know what I'm saying? Like that community bond that we had back then, you know, like everybody raised everybody's kids, everybody knew each other, or they can go to this person's house and everything was okay because the parents knew the kid and knew the parents. You know what I mean? And I think today that's kind of lost. Like everything seemed like everybody's to themselves.
Yeah.
So,
everybody to themselves.
Yeah.
You can't really say nothing to nobody kids, and you know, even if it's in a good way, you know what I'm saying? It's just different now.
Yeah, man. It's different. It's a lot different. You're right.
Yeah.
I know you started out as one of the top dancers in Buffalo before you started rapping.
Yeah.
How did you get into that? And you was dope, by the way. I'm gonna let you know. Your shit was fly.
Yeah.
It was dope. Nobody was fucking with y'all.
You know what? Honestly, it's so crazy because I actually was doing hip hop before the dancing, but at the time, yeah. I was a DJ.
I didn't know that.
Too. Yeah, I was a DJ too, man.
What?
Yeah, I was in the DJ crew.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still rock with it was a crew back in the day, Dynamic Crew. They tried not to put me in, and this I wasn't good enough. I kept being persistent, and then I went to Bad Boys Getting Paid. That was DJ 2, George. We was big, man. We actually did some shows. I opened up with Big Daddy Kane. Long Live the Kane. I still got the flyer. You know, 1987. Wow. I did a show with MC Light, Kid and Play. This is when I was at Bennett. You know what I'm saying? So I got into the dance a little bit. I used to be a break dancer back in the day. Breakers only, you know what I'm saying? We had different crews and stuff like that. So that's what actually got me into dancing on some hip hop stuff. But originally it was on some Michael Jackson stuff, man. I'm talking about the late 70s Michael, off the wall Michael. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's
so
what
started back then. That's when you really started getting into that dancing thing.
Yeah. And my mom, I just want to add this in here. You know,
go ahead.
She was a jazz singer. People don't know that, man.
Wow.
She used to sing at the what's that place? It was a spot over there for Genesee, something like that. But she used to do that. My brother used to be in the Northington Singers. Rest in peace. What's his name? He passed away. Chauncey Northern.
Oh, Chauncey. Yeah.
I knew Chauncey. My brother used to sing with his father, the Northington Singer. And Chauncey was little. I knew Chauncey when he was a shorty. Okay. And they made records back then, so I come from a musical background.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Chauncey. He was. He had a lot of talent too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gone
that
way
brother
too
was
soon.
Man, too soon. That's exactly what I was looking for to say, bro. Like,
Yeah, way too
it's
soon,
crazy, man. Yeah. Actually, I was supposed to before he passed, I was talking to him, and I really wanted to like try to mix up with him and do some work with him because we all went to Bennett.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was trying to connect with him, back then. But yeah, man, rest in peace, Chunks.
Yup.
Word. Okay. What gave you the idea to incorporate acrobatics into your dance routines? Like, what made y'all?
Oh, the acrobatics.
That was crazy, bro.
We used to watch the old dance clips, like the 1940s and the 1950s, where they used to be flipping each other around, and spinning and all that stuff like that. So what we did was we used to watch that and say, yo, what if we incorporate this with hip hop?
Dope.
So that's where you see all that acrobatics and all that other stuff. That came from some old school Sammy Davis Jr. and all of them. We just took it and incorporated
and modernized it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Make a lot of sense.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's dope. What gave you... Wait a minute. When did you first start MCing?
When I first started rapping was around, my first rap was like 83. Straight out shorty. My mom's bought me the Sucker MC 12-inch. It had the instrument on the back. And I remember my first rap was Count Dracula. It was called Count Drac. That was my first rap I ever wrote in my life, man. Wow. And I still know that same rap to this day. It is how crazy.
That's what's up, see?
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yup. 83.
What artist inspired you to become an artist?
Run DMC. I think that's with everybody. Yeah, that's like hands down. Run DMC, the Fat Boys, Houdini.
Yeah,
that whole Def Jam. That whole little pocket where it went from Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel to Run DMC. That's where I think our generation really kind of soaked in to the rap thing, and it really made me want to rap. When I heard Run DMC, it was over.
So it was Run DMC.
Yup.
Okay. Upstate was a major crew in Buffalo when it came to hip hop. How did that start? How did that crew start?
Well, it was a lot of stories going around because there's so many people. And, I guess I look at it now like everybody was just telling their part of the story when they came in, But a lot of it wasn't the actual story. You know what I'm saying? The actual story was we had a group called The Lost and Found. It was me, Scotty Earl, Leon Lebo, my man Rashid, Black Belt Jones. I'm probably sure you see some of these shoot videos and stuff. Yeah. So we had a group. It was just us, doing our rap thing. In actuality, we had two deals on the table. One from Polygram.
Wow.
Polygram. That got kind of railroaded, back then. And one from Sony 550. Now, the one from Sony 550, we was supposed to be on the remix of Genuine's Pony. We had a meeting. It was a meeting down here in Buffalo where all the record labels came in. Slip and Slide, Sony, at the, I think it was the Hyatt, one of them hotels back then.
Okay.
And this lady named Cheryl told us about this big meeting with all these labels. Nobody knew about it unless you was in that circle. You know what I'm saying? So we went there. we did our little performance, whatever. So the lady came up to us. She was brand new at Sony 550. She was an A&R, young girl. And she was like, yo, we got this artist called Genuine. I didn't know who he was. He got this song called Pony, R&B, but we needed some rappers on the remix. Gave my man the information. So back then, you know, we still got the house phone. Mm-hmm. So he was the only one with the house phone. My mother talked on the phone all the time. So we had a one-way. So the line always busy. So we designated him to, to call his phone, actual phone. And he actually lost the number, bro.
Oh, shit. Wow, there was no way that y'all could have. Oh.
She kept saying, call me in 2 weeks. I'm going to be back in New York. I like y'all. I like y'all presentation. Call. Make sure you call. He lost the number, man. I ain't even gonna put his name out there. I still get mad when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what happened with that. Yeah.
Wow, bro. Who was the original members of Upstate?
The original. Well, it stopped. See, well,
because like I said, I know it was a lot of y'all. You know what I mean?
It was a lot of us.
Yeah.
So I would say at the beginning, see, it's rappers. See, with Upstate is a complex situation because you got rappers, you got the businessmen, you got the homeboys that you just grew up with, the supporters. You know, it's so I always have to be cut and clear and be like, okay, these are the rappers, these are this person, and these are this person.
Gotcha.
So the original, where it started off, like I said, the story, the Lost and Found, transitioned into Upstate. Now the story is, and I'm gonna get to who everybody in there. I'm just gonna get you to the timeline. So basically, me and my boy Scotty Earl, you're gonna hear his name a lot. You know what I'm saying? We was on the phone, just talking some hip hop stuff like we do. And he was just like, yo, you know what'd be dope? If we get every dope rapper in every neighborhood. One dope rapper from over here, this hood, this hood, this hood, this hood, and we form a crew. And I said, yeah, yo, that'll be dope, man. We'd be unstoppable because we have a fan base in every neighborhood. Basically, whoever the dope is. Huh?
Smart.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah, so whoever is the man in that neighborhood, they're going to follow him, and then the other person, and another person, and another person. And that was the idea, the idea for Upstate. That's how it came apart. So then going to who actually is the original member, me, and I'm going to the beginning. Me, Slice, Leg, Torture was at the beginning. Nate didn't want to be a part of it. Dirty Nate didn't want to be a part of it at first. He rejected.
Why?
Nate, I love him to death. Nate told me, he said, we trying to jump on his shine. Hold on.
Dirty Nate.
Yeah, we trying to tap in on his wave. He ain't going for it. Hold on. Indeed is guilty. Indeed is guilty too. Because Indeed was like, nah, I'm on my own stuff. We like, Indeed, you don't want to be Upstate? Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all my boys and but I'm on some me stuff. Yup. So it was a lot of, that was the early stages. It just kept adding on to the crew. It's a whole bunch of them. You got Kool Taj the Great, Lebanon, D Gutter, I'm getting older, so I'm trying to remember.
But these are all names that I used to hear back then.
Yeah.
These are all the names I used to hear.
Dave Slake, Lion, Tone the Poet, Noble Savage.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no,
my man.
Doc Martin, who else? June, another producer.
Yes.
It's so many people, bro.
So June was actually part of Upstate too?
Yeah, June was the producer.
Wow.
Yeah. Dutch Master June, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and my boy Ali.
Ali.
Yeah, Ali.
Yep.
Well, I'm just trying to think, man. We had
a lot of y'all, man.
Yeah, we had a subdivision group, the Bloody Rain Gang. That was Upstate, but it was like a subdivision.
And everybody had their own style. Everybody was nice.
Yeah,
they had their own ingredients, yo.
Yeah, you had to get into it, man. You had to battle like 10 cats to get in, man, because we wanted nothing but the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And y'all had some of the best lyricists at that time. Like,
man, and good market. We was young. We was only 20, so good marketing strategy. Shout out to Armand, him. Ern was the cameraman. Then we had Kyle Berry, and P-Dog. We just call him P-Dog. P-Dog was there just to, listen to the music, saying if it's good or trash. You know what I'm saying? So everybody had a role.
Had their part. Right. I got you.
Everybody had a role. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. What were some producers y'all would work with to get that Upstate sound?
The sound? Scotty Earl. Scotty Earl created this, which I still, when I make beats, I still use that sound because I sat under him. We grew up together. So I didn't really get into producing until later on because I couldn't afford the equipment. Back then.
Right. It was expensive.
It was too expensive.
Yeah.
And I watched him and I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from him
That's
to
cool.
understand music theory. And shout out to Armand because he looked out, man, as far as the equipment, and Scotty Earl's mother for us letting us be in his crib, bang it out. But I definitely was a protege of him. Then came June, had his own style of beats, unique style. Doc Martin came in and had his own unique style of beats, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me get into producing, just being around a whole bunch of producers.
Right. Wow. And the technical stuff, who would you say was the most savvy with the technical part of it?
Me. I could say that. I was like, I always knew how to mix down. Like you can have some producers that's great producers, but can't mix down. They just, you understand? They send their stuff out.
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I had a natural ear to listen.
Wow.
Like, yo, no, turn this down, turn this up. The vocals need to sound like it's in the pocket. You understand what I'm saying? So you do music, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the technical side, everybody had they sound, but I could listen to it and be like, the vocals too loud.
That's what's up.
Too loud. Turn that down, turn this up, whatever. Yeah.
Dope. When y'all would go in the studio to work, how would the vibe get started? How would y'all get started?
The vibe, we would come in there. Good times. We be in there talking smack, ribbing on each other. We ribbing on each other. Nate be up in the studio. Dirty Nate in the studio. Come on, he the best. Can't nobody mess with him. We trying to sabotage him. You know what I'm saying? So me and Nate used to go back and forth. But I don't know if you watched that movie, The Five Heartbeats, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. But
yeah.
Okay. So you had Eddie Kane Jr. and then you had Flash. So Nate used to call me Flash as my nickname. And so he's coming to me and be like, "You want to be me, Flash? You want my spot? You ain't got it. You ain't gonna get it. You want my niggas be bugging, yo."
Yeah, that's my dog, man. He always had me laughing, man. Always, man.
Hilarious. yeah, he used to call me Flash, man. But we used to go into the studio,
cool,
you know, ribbing on each other, you know. But we all grew up together.
Yeah, that's what we did.
And then it's time to get busy. Now, the one thing I did respect about the Upstate Clique is, if your stuff was trash, we're gonna tell you.
That's what's up. No yes men. No yes men.
No, it ain't no. Oh, it's, you know, when we say it's all right, that means it's borderline.
Got you.
You dig what I'm saying?
And that's what's up.
It's all right. So when you didn't want to hear that.
Right.
It's all right. You know, it's all right.
It made you sharpen up your skills. It made
yeah, man. Because you can't represent us. You can't represent this. It sounded basic.
Okay.
You ain't gonna make the cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all had some fierce MCs, man. Y'all had some.
Right. And everybody, so if you couldn't keep up, you got pushed to the back a little bit and let the other heads be the spearhead. And that's how we operate.
And that's how the songs came about. And gotcha. What would you say is your favorite Upstate single? And what is your favorite Upstate album?
Favorite album, definitely hands down, Gang Bang 98. That was
Gang Bang 98.
That was the one that it was over. You know what I'm saying?
Can we still listen to that? Is it still?
Yeah, it's on my page. It's on my,
man, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, check that out. It's on my YouTube page. And Gang Bang 98 what toured this region. Cause we was known in Toronto too. We tore it down with that, man. It was over. And we had an article in the Source magazine back in the day that we was the next to blow. Back then.
Y'all was definitely making some noise out there. Y'all was making a lot of noise in Buffalo back then.
We made a lot of noise, man. You know what I'm saying? And we was the next to blow, man. And it was a beautiful time. But that run only lasted 2 years. It seemed like it was longer, but it wasn't.
Just 2 years.
2 years, man.
Wow.
Came too quick, and I think a lot of cats couldn't handle it. You know, ego started coming in.
Okay. What would you say was one of the greatest Upstate moments for you? As a group, as a whole, that you seen?
The whole beginning until when it hit the peak. Because we had a vision, and just to see it manifest and happen at a rapid rate. You know what I'm saying? I love the beginning part of it, where we was hustling, selling tapes. Wasn't no egos because we was at the bottom, you know. And once we got to the top part, where like the epitome, like, yo, this is crazy. We known and well respected, blah, 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 blah. But after that peak, when it started, it didn't even go down. It's just at that top of the mountain, I didn't like the change in some people's personality.
Okay.
They wasn't the same person that where we started from.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying? Where we started at the beginning.
Yeah, I understand, bro. I understand. The logo was also something that stood out with Upstate. Who created that logo? Who did that?
Logo. This has been the ongoing feud. This has been the rumors on the street. People ask me for years, yo, I heard this. I heard that.
Wow.
I I was here. This logo, I was in the kitchen when it was made. This logo was the group that lost and found what I was talking about before Upstate. This was this logo.
Okay.
We just transferred it over into the Upstate Clique. But the original Upstate Clique logo was just the state of New York. That's the original logo. So we took this joint and said, okay, you know what? Let's try this with Upstate. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, yo, this is for the lost and found. We used to call ourselves the Black Eskimos and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this was well before the Upstate Clique. Now, people will look at this logo and say, yo, what is that? The Grim Reaper? I always get that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah, it definitely
actually,
look like.
Yeah, it's actually of a real black Eskimo. And it got a story behind it. The first black Eskimo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
I always thought it was the Grim Reaper.
Everybody did not. No, it was represented the first black Eskimo. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember his name off the top.
Okay.
And this logo was created for the whole upstate region. We had a bigger vision. Upstate New York, it's always cold up here.
Mm-hmm.
The Eskimo. Get it?
Black Eskimo. Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Yeah, so it all makes sense.
Yeah.
But the actual creation, this was made by 4 to 5 people. One person didn't make it.
Okay.
Everybody, and remember what I just said a couple of minutes ago. At the beginning, everything was cool. Before the egos came in and all that. So everybody was pitching in the idea. So the people that made this actual logo was Doc Martin, Scotty Earl, BBJ Film, Rashid, and Marlon overall. He did the research, so I still gotta give him credit. You understand what I'm saying? So I always gotta be fair to get everybody they just do. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I could break it down to you. This part of the ghost, the Eskimo, that was Doc Martin. This part of the upstate at the top and all that other stuff, Scotty Earl. This little backwards move right here, BBJ Film, Rashid.
Okay.
The research, Marlon. There you go. That's
dope.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody had a part.
Everybody had the part, and that's how the logo was created. It was created with, like I said, 4 to 5 people input. It wasn't just one person.
One person. Got you. What would you say is the hardest part about being in the group? I think everybody, like, I've been in the group, like
Yeah. I would say to any rappers, don't ever be in the group, man.
It's tough.
If you're gonna do one album, and it's over with. I mean, it's with R&B groups the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna want to think they're bigger than the program. It never fails. Always.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you dealing with a whole bunch of personalities.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Like with my group, like Dreads and Boots, it was more so the family thing kind of wedged in between us. And he, T-Rod was so far away.
Yeah.
And I just had my son, so it was like I was here.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know what I mean? It was kind of tough trying to bring it together how we wanted it all the time. You know what I mean? So that was one problem we had. Yep.
Yeah, and the group thing, like I said, man, to these young men, it's not all, but it starts off good at the beginning until the clout start coming in, but the people that like you support you. Like, I like this person better than this. You know how that go, because we
Right,
all
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where the problem comes in. Then it's like, I don't need y'all. I can do this on my own. Did that come in?
The ego thing. The ego thing.
I just seen it all. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
And let me get back to what you said. What was my favorite song? Because I didn't even answer that question. Slice and Torture, This Money.
This Money?
Yup, it's on the Gangbang 98.
And it's on that Gangbang 98? All right.
Yep.
I gotta keep, make sure I listen to that one.
Yup, This Money.
This Money.
Yup. That's my favorite joint, you know.
Who produced it? Do you remember?
Doc Martin.
Doc
Martin. Yeah, Doc Martin produced that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. Will Upstate get back together for another project? And do you have any new projects you working on?
I doubt it. I think that time is came and gone.
It's done?
Yeah. And I wouldn't want to see it come back together. I don't want to see it. I like the nostalgia of where it's at.
Okay. That's fair to say.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Is that nostalgia.
That legacy that y'all built is there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Let it stay the way it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because when we stopped not because we fell off. We just stopped for differences. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Differences. That's pretty much it. We didn't stop because we just fell off, this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. Nah, man. So I say like this. It's almost like a beautiful portrait. Don't try to remix it.
I hear you. Yeah, because after that, I did notice that y'all was putting out like solo projects too.
Yeah, a lot of solo projects coming out.
Yeah.
So, and just you got to remember, man, that's 20-something years ago.
Yeah, that was a while
and
ago.
We still talking about that story, and I ain't even get into all the other stuff. You know,
and that's why I love having these interviews. You know, because a lot of people they don't know about them times, like. You know what I'm saying? When we was coming up through that real hip hop era, like we was holding it down here in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Buffalo was holding it down.
Yeah, and shout out to Westside Gun.
Man, Westside, Buffalo when always held it down.
Yeah, shout out to Westside Gun because he did a joint without logo. I don't know if you've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
word. Yeah.
Oh, that's big ups. Big ups
yeah. He had it at his store. Yeah, Westside.
That's what's up.
Did this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And he wear this logo at the wrestling matches and all, everything.
Dope.
That's how influential.
Dope.
We was, and as kids, we didn't know that. You know what I'm saying at the time because we just going along with the motion.
Yeah.
But Westside came out with a line of this joint Upstate. You know,
no, actually, I do remember seeing that on one of his. Yeah, I do. Yeah, on one of his pieces, I do remember seeing it.
Yeah, he did an appreciation joint, a line.
Nice, man. That's so,
you know. I'm like, and just to see how big Westside Conway and them is, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
But them, just to even, you know, acknowledge this. They didn't have to do this.
That's Buffalo. Upstate made that mark in Buffalo, man. Like I said, like back then, a lot of people don't know, you know, like a lot of the artists that was like even Indeed.
Yep.
Buffalo had artists way back then that was just
because they got
Kid Cole, Shay.
Yeah, Shay, all of them.
Adion,
yeah, Frozen Water.
Uchi Cracker.
Yup.
He had a lot of artists here that was hot.
And this logo with this Upstate. Joint was De La Soul wore this in their video.
Crazy.
Courtesy of Indeed. Courtesy of Indeed.
Dope.
So
Man.
we got some archive.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
And for me, it's special because, you know what I'm saying? I look at this and I say to myself, man, we were just young kids.
Yep.
That made something in the kitchen of my man's house. I'm sitting there watching it being made.
Yep.
And didn't know what it would turn into.
I remember rocking with y'all. I don't know if you remember that at the Icon. It was me and T, Dress and Boots.
Yeah, Dress and Boots. Didn't know Nate? They had a song called Dress and Boots, didn't he?
Nate was on our song. Actually, when me and T Rob was recording that song, Nate had came over that day, and then Ruff produced that joint.
Yeah, Ruff. Yeah, I remember that. Dress and Boots. You know
Dress and Boots, man. And and Nate got on that song, and yeah, man. It was a beautiful moment, man. And it was crazy because he had went to the store and came back and was like, man, I gotta get on that joint, man. Y'all gotta let me on that joint, man. You know how Nate was. He loved the music. The music man.
D Nate the Great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he jumped on that joint, and and that's how we did that Dress and Boots piece.
Yep. Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah. Got any more questions, man?
If you had a chance to work with any producer out there, who would that be right now?
Any local or just anybody?
Any producer, just for the people.
Just for the
people want to know.
Okay. Well, let me start from this. My favorite producer of all time is Battle Cat from the West Coast. That's my favorite producer. Okay. Most people would think is Premier and something like that. West Coast, Battle Cat. If I could work with a producer, it would probably be. I always like the Justice League. I always like with Rick Ross. I think his beat is crazy. Yeah. And I always like Just Blaze too. I always like Just Blaze.
Definitely.
You know, I like that sound.
Definitely.
You know, and I can say Pharrell too, but that would be my pick. You know what I'm saying? Justice League. They be making Rick Ross beats be official.
Official.
You know,
I ain't hear one whack joint yet.
His beats. Ross is he like a basic rapper, but that music make it sound.
The music get you.
Yeah,
music get you.
And how he ride the beat.
And you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. If you had a chance to work with any artist in the game, who would that be?
I'm gonna go with the home team. Benny, Conway, and Westside.
Big up Benny, big up Conway.
You know what? If I'm gonna say who I want to work with, I'm gonna keep it solid. I'm going with the home team with that.
Okay, that sounds good. That's what I'm talking about. Big up Buffalo.
Yeah.
Big up Buffalo. What do you think about the state of hip hop today? Do you like the state of something?
The state of hip hop is where it's supposed to be. The youth run music. That's just what it is. It's always been that way.
That's true.
You know? Yeah, the youth runs. Hip hop was created by a whole bunch of little boys. That's what it was created by. It wasn't created by no older dudes, no older cats. It was created by a little boy.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You understand what I'm saying? So
no, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
So I think sometimes we forget. It was just them boys was 17 years old.
Right, now that we older, we like, kid.
Yeah,
but we was doing the same.
Yeah, we was doing the same thing. When we came in the game, let's be honest, y'all, to the OGs.
Yeah.
When Run DMC and Houdini came in, we thought Melly Mel and them was trash. And let's be honest, in the Sugar Hill gang.
But we wasn't killing each other.
No, we wasn't killing each other. But that's every generation. Every generation of artists come in and be like, that generation was trash. We better than them. and it's the youth.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's gonna keep going.
It's gonna be that way. You're right.
It's gonna stay that way because that's how hip hop was based off. We may not like it, you know. My parents,
the trends get set at with the younger age. That's where the trends get set.
They set the
they set it. Yep.
And we just gotta accept it, and we got a chance now to stay in our lane. But my mom and them used to say that ain't no real music.
They didn't want to hear us. They didn't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
It's where it's supposed to be at.
Okay, that's fair to say. That's fair to say. If you had to choose independent or major, which one would you do today?
Major.
Today you would still go major.
Yep. Independent, you got your purpose, but you don't got the machine behind.
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that's true.
People could say, "Oh yeah, I want to do independent." You don't know nothing about marketing. Marketing and promotion is two different type of things. You don't know about publishing. Yeah, you can have 100% of your publishing, your own publishing company. Do you know how to collect your royalties from your publishing? Worldwide. How can you keep up where your songs is being spent at? Overseas. It's a lot of work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you have the money to invest in yourself like that? You don't.
And that's what I think it is too. Like the money, you need that money to invest.
And you ain't gonna make it back.
Right. You gotta be able to lose it.
Right.
You gotta be able to,
yeah. So yes, you got the freedom to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest, you don't have the connection to go into certain doors with certain offices, as far as radio stations. You know how much a song. Most independent artists could get their song played on the radio, but what you gonna do next week?
Right.
When the money dry up, what you gonna do with the next thing? And the next one after that, and the next one after that. All that stuff costs money.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, magazines.
Yeah.
To get on the front page, you ain't getting on there for free.
Right. Yeah. So that's why you say major is that boy.
Yeah.
Still.
Because it's still. Yeah. It's a messed up thing about it. But you know, it's some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to you. But you see Benny signed with Def Jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was independent at one time, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta ask why he go to Def Jam.
Why did he do that, right? Yeah. That's fair to say. It had to be a reason.
Because I feel that independent, you're gonna reach a ceiling.
This is true.
It's gonna be a ceiling that you can't get past. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. All right. Now, a fun question. This is gonna be a fun question. Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
You say that again? Drake or Kendrick?
Drake or Kendrick? Yo, it's just a fun question.
Yeah, Drake or Kendrick. Well, I'm gonna say this. You gotta be fair with Drizzy. Drake run was immaculate.
Come on.
Bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Me neither.
But Kendrick came through as the underdog. You understand what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
He was the underdog. Because he was.
He was.
And he came in.
Nobody expected that.
And just, bro, it just went left field.
I didn't even expect that one like that.
Nope.
I thought it was gonna be a nice little exchange back. Oh man.
Nah, man. And I give them both credit. I loved it. I love hip hop. They went at it,
man. Always, man.
They went at it, man. So they went at it toe to toe, and they got global exposure.
Still, I say Drake is one of the best. With song mode. Song mode, that mo nasty. So Drake, we can't count him out, man. He went past Weezy. He locked the game down for.
He locked it for a long.
Come on, see.
Long time, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Drake.
Big shouts out to Drake and Kendrick, man.
We needed that in hip hop because it was getting so dry. That brought it back to life, man.
Yeah, that gave it feeling again. You're right. You're right. All right, RZA or Primo? Now I had to do that because you upstate, so I had to throw that mix right there at you.
Okay, you talking the old RZA or the new RZA? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with the old RZA.
That's deep right there, ain't it?
Yeah,
those two. Come on, man. Man, RZA and Primo, man. Right? I would say a tie, man. Tie on that. I feel you on that one. Yeah. If you had to choose the best rap group ever in hip hop, who would that be? The rap group. Wu-Tang. I figured you would say that too.
Yeah. Wu-Tang. That hands down.
Hands down. I agree too. Oh, but I also give EPMD.
That's a duo.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it like that then.
Yeah. That's a duo.
Let's keep it like that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
You're right. If you had what advice would you give to the new artists you see on the rise today?
Keep your day job.
You're just so blunt with it, man. That's why I'm laughing. Like,
yeah.
Real talk.
Don't go quit your job at the hospital, bro.
Oh man.
Just do that and
keep that check, right? Keep that check, man.
Keep your day job, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that artists don't know. Like I said,
right.
It'd be other forces pushing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to get to where they at, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just them. There's a whole thing behind them.
Oh yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, I don't want to hold you any longer. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Would you... Let me see. Hold on one second. No. Before we go, can you give the people your handle so they could look at your videos and them documentaries that we was talking about earlier?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Y'all want to see the illest, the greatest, the most impeccable.
They dope,
hip-hop documentaries.
They dope.
On YouTube. World famous 716, man. The dopest thing that y'all ever seen, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the other people that do the docs, but mine's is a little different. You know, I was actually around these eras that it was happening. Some people was just reading. Nah, I was
there in real time. Yeah.
That's the difference. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Abishai, you know what I'm saying? Upstate, he got a song coming out. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else in the town, man. Ty, you too, keep doing your thing,
man.
bro.
Buffalo, big up Buffalo, man.
Shout
you know
out to Rough Buff, man.
No doubt, man.
Shout out to Rough Buff,
Let's keep pushing, y'all. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing, keep moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? It's the world famous. And I'm out. I'm gonna be back on here again, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I appreciate your blessing for coming through.
Man. Telling D, man, she better call me, man.
I got you. And peace to the
Peace
world
out,
out
dog.
there, man. Word up.
Peace.
Peace.